Alright, so today we are going for lugia. As with a ho-oh, apparently you have to get something in Kanto first, and I don't actually know exactly what it is. It's something like somewhere near pewter, I've heard, but I don't know where exactly. It was very ambiguous, so we're gonna take the train there. I'm gonna like look around there. I'll skip you guys forward to when I find whatever I'm looking for. I don't even know. Here's a guy just south of pewter. This is a child wearing pants. This isn't even... You're not lugia, are you? Alright, so I was wrong, obviously, as you can tell. It's supposed to be a guy near the other exit to pewter. Should be inside though still, which is very weird for an event flag. Is it you? Random old man who's running away from me actively? I sure did. Oh, sure, okay, yeah, that's good. That's cool they just buried that in the game. I kind of respect how they just, like, hide event flags in these games. No, I don't. No, I don't. This is Pokemon. It's supposed to be... This isn't some, like, big, deep, hyper-complex mystery game. This is supposed to be, like... This is a children's game. Why do you have to, like... Oh, still have my repel on. Why do you have to, like, talk to, like, one random guy in a city after catching dogs in a different country to get lugia? That's... Like, we saw him before, it kind of makes sense to talk to him. Who was that we just talked to? Like, that makes no sense. Out of my way, nerd. So we're here in Cyanwood. I am gonna have to drop off the Salius because we need, full water traversability to get around. Look at all these creatures in my box. Was it Eukitis with like a water pool and whirlpool and waterfall? My brain is on fire. So yeah. We'll be heading there somehow. I am filled with rage. I will, once again, because we've seen this, I will once again skip you ahead to when we actually get there. Yeah, so we gotta use Whirlpool. And it just stops, it just cuts that out. That's good. Big fan of that. See, now that we're here on one of them, it's inside this one, I think. And we'll just have to, like, navigate it a bit. I like how they didn't, connect that, so you gotta surf for a single tile. Now I gotta figure out where I am. Oh, this is one of those caves where they want you to have flash. And I'm just, like, not going to. So I'll look forward to seeing this for a little while. Well, let's see what kind of Pokemon they got here. Cool. Krabby, level 24. Since I wonder what level they expect it to be, but since they have Ho-Oh and Lugia and all them be at level 60, they gotta expect you to be at least fairly well off, right? Now we get to do this again, which is pretty cool. That's a seal. I don't know if you've seen one of those before. Even here, everything's Kanto. Thankfully, these paths are all pretty, like, much just move in a straight line, so if you know where you're going, there's not a whole lot to do. Oh, there we go. I think it's ahead of us. I'm not 100% sure. I do have an escape rope, right, just in case. I'm gonna save here. Actually, first I'm gonna put, it's a water type, so we'll put Meep in front. Don't know if that's the smartest idea, but we'll save. I guess we won't get to see its sprite, because I'm not gonna teach anyone Flash. That's kind of unfortunate, but... Oh, well, there it is, in the darkness. Looks like a rubber duck, kind of. Oh, that's a cool sprite, though. I always liked how the water-type legendaries in general always look really nice. That's scary. What does Aeroblast even do? Not much, apparently. Yeah, it's psychic flying, it's not even a water type. Oh, you're gonna be a little punk, are ya? Maybe I should paralyze. So I will say here, we are playing like same rules as with Ho-Oh, where I'm only gonna be showing my first attempt in full, and then if something happens in the way trying to catch it, then I just edit my next attempts until I catch it. I didn't even stock up on resources. I had so much left over from Ho-Oh that it wasn't really a problem. So yeah, we're good with Hypnosis unless it decides to recover, which it doesn't so far. Okay, hopefully it rain dances here. Thank God. And it hits, just like that. Alright, now we just start praying. I do have 28 chances though, should be pretty good, hopefully. Should be enough. For a second there I thought I was gonna catch it. It's not gonna be that easy. It can't be that easy every time, but... It would be funny though. Just catch the lugia on like the second ball too. Man, every time I say that I think it's gonna happen. I'm hoping to like... I'm trying to manifest like it happening to be like a bit, but it's not gonna happen. I don't think I can get that every time, right? Right? No, yeah, okay. Arg. Arg indeed. What do I even say during this part? Like, I'm just throwing balls around here. I will say, like, it's gonna wake up eventually, and that's gonna make it a lot harder because it's gonna start, like, doing things like that. That's a big problem. Okay, what do we... I'm worried about switching directly into Meep. Hopefully it kills me. It's not even gonna hit its attack here, so... That did nothing. I'll set up Reflect, I guess. Do wild Pokemon have PP? Like, I feel like it's gonna run out here. Well, it does hit it eventually, which is good, because I picked a super move. I should've... Maybe I should've just hypnotized it. Yeah, I'll just do that here. If it misses, whatever. Yeah, now we'll go back to Meep. We'll zap this creature a good couple times. Hopefully it doesn't wake up too quick. And then do we switch back right away, or do we like hope for this to I think we might switch back right away, because keeping it asleep, keeping it like not recovering is gonna be important, I think. As long as we can. Like, I don't want to use revives mostly because I'm lazy. Okay, be careful there. Yeah, we'll switch back to Tell Nest here, which is kind of wasting a sleep turn, but that's how it goes sometimes. I got plenty of revives. We can start balling here while that annoying beep beep plays. It's every time Alright. So if I don't recover, I'm gonna use Hypnosis again. Or not. Okay. And of course, I'm gonna use the next Pokemon. We'll use Balemcia. Because I got an idea. We can potentially try to freeze it. Freezing is random and it relies on us damaging it, so it's not a great strategy, but it is a strategy. I mean, yeah, depending on how much Balemcia can actually survive, that is too. Okay, that was a crit, so not as bad of a job on Balemcia's side as I thought, but I'm still just gonna like use Balemcia as a pivot, and we'll Ultra Ball here. If it recovers, yeah, okay. I will go now for probably not the best idea, but I'm gonna go for a Powder Snow, hoping for just a lucky freeze. It's a 1 in 10 chance, I think. It's super effective, it just does no damage. But yeah, I wonder if we'll get to like struggling this thing. Oh yeah, you're dead. Sorry about that, buddy. Send Meat back out. Thunder Punch. That's kind of good he did that, because that'll make my Thunder Punches more consistent. Air Blast is... okay, that's good. Never mind, we don't need to worry about Air Blast. I thought I was supposed to have Gust. Why does it have Air Blast? Okay, I'll pray it doesn't recover for a couple turns. Which should be a, what, 9 in 16 chance, but over half? Okay, that's cool too. We're just gonna try to hypnotize it off the bat. This is probably not a great strategy because we're kind of balancing some things. We'll go to Meep. I don't want to. I guess I shouldn't be spending too much time switching around and doing stuff like that instead of just catching it. Maybe we should just Thunder Wave it at some point. Yeah. As good as Sleep is, it's too unreliable. I think we just Thunder Wave and hope to slow it down. Because I don't... Does Recover get rid of Thunder Wave? Paralysis, I mean? I guess we'll find out here. Get a couple frames of Shadow Lugia in there too. Okay, does it get rid of paralysis? No. Good. I'm running out of Thunder Punches too is another problem. Well, it's gonna... hopefully it'll run out of recoveries as well. I mean, we'll just keep doing this until it either runs out or it gets paralyzed or decides to do something else. Why is this happening to me? Ooh, crit! I'll take that too. It's gonna recover though. Because I want it to be in the orange before we start throwing balls. Like, are you even gonna, like, ever get paralyzed here? Doesn't look like it. It's gonna work its way slowly back up. Why? Does this thing, I thought wild Pokemon always hit random moves. Does this thing have some sort of AI? Or is it... What is it doing? How many PP does Recover even have? Well, that's her last Thunder Punch. It should be weak to Dark type moves, so maybe Sympathist can make some progress. A light screen to set up. I don't know if it'll help any. Is its AI broken? Is it like always recovering because it's paralyzed? Okay, there's something actually messed up happening here. I'll switch to Sympathist because I'm guessing Lugia is just gonna recover. Yeah. Okay, well done what's happening here. How much does Bite do, first off? Yeah, that's what I was worried about. We should also, Confuse Ray, I guess, just to, maybe a bit dangerous, but I don't want it, like, the more we can disrupt it, the better, I think. Yeah, light screen fell, whatever. It doesn't look like it's attacking too much. I'll use at least one sand attack though, just in case. I'll maybe build some up more depending on if it recovers or whatnot. Oh, I forgot about Flinch. Alright, if it doesn't get a doesn't get a heal here, it'd be a butt. That's good. We will use an Ultra Ball here. That flinching, I forgot about that. Sympathist is actually putting in some work here. Okay, what? Like, I'll Confuse Ray it again, just to... because it's apparently going to be spamming Recover until it runs out. How many... I know I asked that before, how many PP does it have? Like, we'll just try to get this thing as, like, useless as we can. Oh no, it's just, that's why I was spamming Struggle. Well, I don't want it to hurt itself too much, so we'll Sand Attack so it misses its own struggles, which, that's crazy as an idea, but... I guess we've just been wasting so much time that it can't do it, that ran out of all its moves. So yeah, now having the paralysis and all that is good. If I didn't run out of Thunder Punches, we could, is that a mistake? No. Because yeah, we wanted to miss struggles, so at this point, yeah, if we run out of hypnosises, we can just re-paralyze it, but I think at this point, I don't know if this is how hypnosis works. Can you yeah, I don't know if you can actually. Alright, at this point we will just start throwing balls then, because this thing is out of PP. We spent too long futzing around. At this point, we just don't want it to hurt itself anymore, I think, is the bigger concern. I'm sorry for keeping Telnest and having that red bar sound go off, but I don't want it, I don't want to waste any time switching. So this is just going to be an annoying sound that happens for a while. So the process is really good here because the concern right now is it taking itself out. Thankfully all the sound effects in this gen override the red bar sound, so it's not happening too consistently. It does get the kill. Yeah, we're gonna use next Pokemon. We're gonna use... I guess we'll use Kenis at this point, right? Since we're just, Do you have anything you could do? Not really. We're just having a Pokemon right now out just to, like, take hits while we throw balls, so... Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna take a couple attempts, but... I mean, that's all part of the experience, you know? I'm showing off what I'm going through with each attempt, and then... Given that I saved, I might even record them in a different session without commentary, because I might... Oops, sorry. I might have things happening here. But we should have a while to go here in this fight yet. There we go, now I tempted fate, right? I just had to genuinely mean it, and then I got it. Okay, that's good. Diving. Yes. I don't even know what to name Lugia. There you go, Nelamev. Sure, that's a very Lugia name for you. And then let's just get out of here. We did that all in like pitch darkness, by the way, canonically. Yeah, I know you're fainted, but we're still gonna fly. We're gonna fly to, we might as well go back to Cianwood for now. And next time, I think we'll do another legendary catch. We might do something special though. Like, I gotta see... I gotta find out what exactly is like unlocked in this game, but we might be doing something cool next time. So look forward to that ambiguous thing that I'm alluding to. Yeah, we're gonna save the game after that. And yeah, next time, stuff.